Hi, welcome back to Wealth and Travel on a Dime. Today, I am going to explain the mileage deduction for gig apps such as Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, the rideshare programs. If you are not keeping track of your miles, this is very important, guys. You really need to keep track of your miles. If not, you may be leaving money on the table. Uncle Sam may be putting it in his pocket whenever it could be going into your pocket. In this video, I am going to kind of explain the tax deduction and how that can help you out. I'm going to give you a very simple explanation of how mileage helps. And then I'm going to give you some apps at the end of the video that you can use to track your mileage and some other options. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the end. Okay, so let's start off with on our taxes at the end of the year, we have two options if we've tracked our miles that we can use on our taxes to get tax deductions and reduce our tax burden. First one is you can do itemized. On itemized, you have to save all of your gas receipts, your repair bills, everything to do with the write-offs. But there's also a standard deduction. And for 2023, that standard deduction is 65.5 cents per mile for every mile you drive for your gig work, as long as you log your miles, whether it be in an app or a logbook. Okay, with that being said, let's look at an example. Let's say I go out today and I make $100 on DoorDash. But after logging my miles, I realized I also did 100 miles on DoorDash. $1 a mile, not bad. It's pretty good money. I mean, anyone who works in the gig work, that's what we kind of strive for, is $1 a mile. So, let's take a look at what logging our miles will do for us. We're going to take 100 miles times that by 65.5 cents. That equals $65.50. Subtract that from the $100 that we made. Our tax burden now is only on the $34.50. That reduces your taxes, guys, by super crazy amounts. So if you are not logging your miles somewhere, you are losing out on all kinds of money. Now, I'm not going to go into tax brackets and stuff because obviously we're all in different tax brackets, different states, but to bring your federal income tax down by that much is crazy. That's why in my last video I said miles don't matter, because in my taxes that is going to help me out a great deal. Now that you know the importance of keeping a mileage log, let's go over some of the options that you have. There's tons of apps out there that people absolutely love, such as Everlance, MileIQ, Stride, Hurdle, QuickBooks, all kinds of them out there that people just absolutely love. Me and Tony, however, I used to be a truck driver. I'm used to doing logbooks, and I understand those more. So we actually keep a physical log, and we actually just log ours straight onto this log every day that we go out. Whenever we get to our first delivery, our first pickup, we go ahead and start our mileage. We put what town we're in, and then whenever we end at the end of the night, we do the same thing. So we record all of ours manually. This is perfectly acceptable with the IRS, but also on some of those apps, they have some great things, some documents that you can print out that is very, very useful. I'm not going to say they're not. We're just kind of old-fashioned, and we just like to be able to do it our way. But with that being said, I hope you got a better understanding of the mileage deduction that you can get. And I hope you guys are logging all of your miles, because it's super important if you're doing gig work, especially if you do it full time. But even if you're doing part time, it's really important. You can still get some great tax write-offs. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any more comments, please put them in the comments below. I am obviously not an accountant or a tax advisor, but I'm sure all of them will tell you to also make for sure that you log your miles. And with that being said, I will see you fine people in the next one. Have a great day.